Walk into any grocery store in America and you'll see a wall of choices, bright colors, health claims, promises of natural, low fat, immune boosting, heart healthy. But look closer and you'll find something else. A system designed not to inform you, but to persuade you. Today, we peel back the label, literally, and uncover how the U.S. food labeling system has evolved, how deceptive practices became normalized, and why many products quietly push our biology toward addiction, inflammation, and metabolic disease. Before we get too deep into this topic, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This will help bring the truth about health and healing to the thousands of people who need to hear this message. Now back to the episode. The FDA didn't begin as the powerhouse agency we know today. It was born out of public outrage. In the early 1900s, food adulteration was rampant. Meat was bleached with borax, milk was watered down and tainted with formaldehyde, and candy for children was dyed with heavy metals like lead and chromium. Young, 2018. Upton Sinclair's The Jungle exposed horrifying practices in meatpacking, pushing Congress to act. In 1906, the Pure Food and Drug Act was signed, eventually evolving into the FDA. The original intent? Protect the American consumer from deception and danger, a noble beginning. But over the next century, things changed. Industrial food systems got bigger, the chemistry more complex, and corporate influence grew. The label became less of a warning and more of a marketing tool. By the 1970s and 80s, chronic disease rates were rising. Obesity, diabetes, and heart disease skyrocketed. The FDA responded by requiring structured nutrition facts labels beginning in 1990. Nestle, 2013. But something subtle happened. Instead of removing unhealthy ingredients, companies reformatted their labels to look healthier. Serving sizes shrank. Claims like low fat exploded, while sugar levels increased dramatically to compensate for lost flavor. Lustig, 2016. The modern label began to distort reality. Here are some of the deceptive labeling practices the FDA still allows. 1. Natural. Meaningless but powerful. The FDA has never formally defined natural, so food companies use it freely, even on products containing GMOs, pesticides, solvents, and processed seed oils. FDA, 2023. 2. Zero trans fat, even when it contains trans fat. If a serving contains less than 0.5 grams, companies can legally claim 0 grams trans fat. Most people eat multiple servings, easily surpassing harmful levels. Mozafarian et al., 2006. 3. Hidden sugars. There are over 50 names for sugar, allowing companies to scatter them through the label so sugar doesn't appear as ingredient number 1. 4. Seed oils labeled as heart healthy, despite emerging research linking industrial oils high in linoleic acid to inflammation, oxidation, and metabolic dysfunction. Ramsden et al., 2013. Labels continue to market them as heart protective. 5. Serving size manipulation. A bag of chips becomes 3 servings. A small bottle becomes 2.5 servings. The illusion of metabolic safety. These aren't mistakes, they're strategies. Let's talk about GMOs, additives, and the chemistry inside our food. GMOs, genetically modified organisms. While GMO technology itself is not inherently harmful, the issue lies in associated chemical exposure, particularly glyphosate, which is widely used on GMO crops engineered to resist it. Research links glyphosate to microbiome disruption and endocrine effects. Mao et al., 2018. MSG, monosodium glutamate. MSG enhances flavor by stimulating glutamate receptors, creating a hyperpalatable experience. Studies show MSG increases appetite and food intake due to its impact on reward pathways. He et al., 2011. High fructose corn syrup, HFCS. HFCS stimulates rapid hepatic fat production and is strongly associated with insulin resistance, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, and metabolic syndrome, Stanhope 2012, industrial seed oils, canola, soybean, corn, safflower, cottonseed. These oils oxidize easily, producing aldehydes known to damage mitochondria, DNA, and cell membranes, Gladyshev 2020. Other chemical additives, preservatives, emulsifiers, stabilizers, and artificial colors have documented effects on the gut microbiome, inflammation, and metabolic health. Chasang et al., 2015. Collectively, this chemistry alters our biology in ways we do not consciously perceive. So, why do we keep eating what hurts us? Ultra-processed foods are engineered with bliss point chemistry. Sweetness, saltiness, crunch, melt, rapid dopamine release. Functional MRI studies show that processed foods activate the same neural reward circuits as addictive substances, Gearhart et al., 2011. Combined with misleading labels, the outcome is predictable. Millions become metabolically sick while believing they are eating healthy. This system is not accidental, it's profitable. How does the FDA approve additives? The loopholes. A crucial law shapes everything. GRAS, generally recognized as safe. Under GRAS, companies can determine safety themselves. They can add chemicals without FDA review. Many additives were grandfathered in without modern testing. A 2014 investigation found that over 1,000 food chemicals were approved by manufacturers without the FDA ever seeing toxicity data. Neltner et al., 2013. This is why the U.S. allows chemicals banned in Europe and Japan. So, how do we protect ourselves? Food label literacy. 1. Ignore the front, read the back. Front labels are marketing, back labels are truth. 2. Look for 5 ingredients or fewer. Ingredients you recognize. No seed oils, no artificial flavors or colors, no added sugars outside whole foods. 3. Watch for ingredient splitting. If you see multiple names for sugar, it's not an accident. 4. Prioritize whole foods. Whole foods don't need labels. 5. Understand the hierarchy. Ingredients appear by weight. Top of the list is the real story. 6. Learn what the FDA doesn't regulate. Natural, immunity boosting, low fat, and zero trans fat mean almost nothing. Knowledge disrupts deception. Awareness rewires behavior. We can't rely on the FDA alone. The agency is underfunded, industry pressured, and burdened by decades-old regulations. But consumers are changing faster than the system. We're reading labels. We're rejecting chemical foods. We're demanding transparency. As metabolic disease continues to rise, so does public awareness, and we are approaching a turning point. If this video empowered you, stay connected. The most powerful tool you have against deception isn't regulation, it's education. Like, subscribe, and share this message so others can learn how to reclaim their health from a system that profits when we don't understand it. Leave me a comment as to how this video has changed your perspective on the foods you eat. For more information about our clinic, please go to drvictoriamunoz.com or see link in description below. We have helped thousands of people regain their health and vitality, and we can help you. Join us next time for another deep dive into the complex world of medical science. This is Dr. Victoria Muñoz, reminding you, your biology is not for sale. Your awareness is your protection, and your food is your first medicine.